We're just going to give you the biggest of all justifications. And we're not kidding about this, and yet it is funny. Because we're talking all day, every day about not looking for the evidence of why things aren't working out well. But there is such an innate understanding within you that things are supposed to go well, that when they don't, it just feels freakishly wrong. And that evokes from you, not just you, but everyone, a tendency to try to explain why you're where you are. So you're doing two things. You're talking about where you are, and you're trying to explain why you're where you are. And those are the two things you've got to stop doing. And until you stop doing it, the momentum won't stop, because every day you start the momentum over again. And that's the thing that we really want you to hear. The momentum is not carrying on through your sleep state. The momentum is broken up by moments of alignment, which we know you do have. But every day you start this negative momentum over again. And you've just been doing it long enough that the negative momentum will carry you, not just through a day at the fair. Esther has been thinking a lot about Luke's day at the fair. And she wants to explain to him, because the tendency was to say, no one said it, but it could have been said. The reason that you didn't get up on the stage during Mermaid is because it was girls that they wanted. But Esther did not want to try to make his negative point of attraction all right. His negative point of attraction gave him a terrible day. Well, the joints are rigged, honey. Well, it doesn't matter. You could live in a fair where all of the joints are rigged and you can still win stuff. Law of attraction is still going to yield to somebody, you see. And so it doesn't matter how rigged it feels or how unjust it feels. The bottom line is you and you alone establish your point of attraction, and you get a redo every day. And if you get up tomorrow and you just do what you did yesterday, then you just continue to perpetuate the momentum. And we would like to say also that, oh, this is really good. This is really good. We're just going to savor this for a little while. You can't get more than one day's negative momentum going. You can't get more than one day's negative momentum going. But you get good at keeping it going, because you practice it, and in your practicing of it, you create stuff that you observe. But every day is a fresh day for new momentum. So here's what we're saying to you. Oh, we like this too. What we're talking about here is the likelihood. We don't like that word very much, but we're going to go with it just briefly. Or the tendency. Your tendency to find the high disc is influenced by the disc you found yesterday. Because the disc you found yesterday yielded manifestations that you're still talking about. Ooh, don't you like this? So let's go back again. You can only get one day's worth of momentum going, because you're going to slumber and that momentum is going to subside. And when you awaken in the morning, you can tell your sad story or a better story. You can tell the story of current reality, and parts of it are good. You can tell the good parts or none of it. Or you could talk in more general terms. There are things about your reality that have manifested that are worth noticing. Your earth spins in its orbit. It's so big and you rarely talk about it. You hardly ever talk about the magnificence of that momentum. You don't talk about the food that continues to grow. No new seeds being trucked in from other planets. The food continuing to grow. the seed continuing to know what to do. The life force of the seed continuing to know what to do. We know that these things seem far from the things that are concerning you. But if you could get far from the things that are concerning you, you would stop that momentum. Now, we're going to explain something to you. Almost no one understands this. You're going to get it easily. If you could be less resistant, meaning you've told the story a little less today than you did yesterday, that momentum would pull you closer to it. You would have a better day. It's like you're being pulled up this shaft of well-being, up this vibrational shaft of well-being. And it is so dominant that when you reemerge in a non-physical, you'll have the exaltation of that experience. Humans have messed that up with their screwy stories too, but that really is the way that it is. So when you approach a new day and you think, that high-flying vibration is calling me, and if I don't activate something in myself by focusing on it that is resistant in nature, then I'll easily move into it. It's sort of like, how did the day at the fair get going? It's like, what happened first? It is so interesting to us that the whole thing started with a spinning wheel at the fair. In other words, the early moments sort of set the tone of how it's going to be. So days and days and days and months and months and months and years and years and years can go by of the same tone getting set and the same tone getting set and the same tone getting set, but it doesn't make any difference. You can set the new tone.